Defense Minister Rajnath Singh today, that is 9th of December 2024, commissioned India's latest multi-role stealth guided missile frigate INS Tushil at Kaliningrad in Russia. Interestingly, over the next 12 months, the Indian Navy will, on an average, receive one ship every month. And these ships include a submarine, multiple corvettes, a frigate, and survey vessels. Now, before I go further, I wanted to share something really important to you. Actually, what I want to share is good news. The print has won the International Press Institute's award for this year for our Manipur coverage. Now, what did this Manipur coverage entail? This Manipur coverage entailed five of our finest reporters and two of our finest photographers hitting the ground in Manipur and getting you stories from the ground itself. Not sitting here in office, but actually being on the ground. And that enables us to not just do fine work, but also to get you the best stories possible. Stories that cover multiple dimensions. But then all of this comes at a cost. And hence, I request you to come and be part of the Print family by subscribing to the Print. The link and the directions for the same are seen on the screen. So please join us in this ever-growing Print family. Now, coming back to Tushil, the ship has been built as part of an intergovernmental agreement with Russia for 4 frigates signed in 2016. Incidentally, the actual contract was signed at the end of 2018. Under the contract, two advanced Talwar class frigates are to be built in Russia, two more to be built at the Goa shipyard in India with technical collaboration from Russia. The two frigates are being built by the Kaliningrad based Yantar shipyard and were meant to be delivered by the end of 2022. However, delivery was delayed on account of COVID-19 pandemic, payment issues between India and Russia, and the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The second frigate, that is the Tamal, would be delivered by early next year. I had the opportunity to visit this shipyard in 2019. What I saw then was that the hulls for the two ships had already been cut for the Russian Navy, but remained mothballed for several years. The new ships will have 22 new systems, including India-specific navigation, communication, and weapons. At least 22 was what were initially planned. The hull, which was then in water, was first brought on the slipway for some preparatory work like integration of systems and laying cables. This included installation of the gas turbines to power the ship, which incidentally was bought by India from Ukraine and then shipped to the shipyard. The Yanta shipyard has in the past manufactured three of the six Talwar class frigates that are in service with the Indian Navy. INS Tushil is actually an upgraded Krivak 3 class frigates of the Project 1135.6, of which 6 are already in service. 3 Talwar class ships built by the Baltic shipyard in St. Petersburg and 3 follow-on Te class ships built at Yantar. Now, INS Tushil, the seventh in the series, is the first of the two upgraded additional follow-on ships. The ship's construction was closely monitored by the Indian team of specialists from the warship overseeing team stationed at Kaliningrad under the aegis of the Embassy of India in Moscow. The warship is a result of continuous toil of hundreds of shipyard workers along with multiple Russian and Indian OEMs. The ship post-construction and readiness underwent a series of extensive trials beginning January this year, including factory C trials, state committee trials, and lastly delivery acceptance trials by a team of Indian specialists. These trials included the providing of all Russian equipment fitted on board, including weapon firings. During the trials, the ship clocked an impressive speed of more than 30 knots. With these trials being successfully completed, the ship would reach India in a near combat ready condition, ready to deliver effects from the word go. The ship's name, Tushil, means the protector shield, and its crest represents the impenetrable shield. This 125-meter, 3,900-ton ship packs a lethal punch and is an impressive blend of Russian and Indian cutting-edge technologies. With the collaboration of Indian naval specialists and the Sevamore Design Bureau, the indigenous content of the ship has been enhanced to an impressive 26%, and the number of Made in India systems have more than doubled to 33. The major Indian OEMs involved were the BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited, Bharat Electronics Limited, Keltron Nova Integrated Systems from Tata, Elcom Marine, Johnson Controls India, and many more. Upon commissioning, INS Tushil will join the sword arm of the Indian Navy, that is the Western Fleet, under the Western Naval Command, and will rank amongst the most technologically advanced frigates in the world. As the MOD says, the ship is not only to be a symbol of Indian Navy's growing capabilities, but also the resilient collaborative strength of the India-Russian partnership. For The Print, this is Snehesh Alex Philip. Do subscribe to The Print's YouTube channel for more such videos.